Welcome back, everyone. GReimer here, coming at you once again from the ZAWA server. Happy Friday. It's time to do some animal stuff. All right, it's time to do some animal stuff. Now, we have some things to do with these buildings behind us. Some very, very important things to do. You guys have been submitting quite a few name suggestions, and thank you for that, actually. That really makes my life a lot easier when I have a whole bunch of names to choose from. I'm going to be combing through those in this episode and placing the birds in here. Now, interesting thing about this one, all right? Somebody left a comment saying that birds will drown in water, and I believe that they are correct, except for frigates. Frigates seem to bound in water. They seem to bounce up and down in water. They actually stay above it, which means that I think this entire exhibit here is going to be for the frigates. As a result, I went out and caught a couple more of them, so we're going to have 3 of them in here total, so at least it's not like just one bird lonely in here, so giving them some friends, you know, it's a good thing to do. All right, so in this area, though, we have the large aviary and the small aviary. I'm going to be putting the smaller birds in here and the predatory birds in here, okay? The ones that actually, like, I think a bird of prey is defined by a bird that actually kills with its talons. And I think I'm going to put all those in here for the most part. Yeah, I think they all are. I don't know. I'm not exactly an animal expert, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm wrong on some of these things. But things like the eagle and the owl and stuff like that, they're going to go in here. Things like the cockatoo and the macaws and stuff, they're going to go in here. So that's the game plan. Now, I need to go name some of these things, so let's head over to my little secret area in the ground and start pulling some name tags and look through the comment section and see what you guys came up with. All right, we're down here in the secret lab down here with all my supplies. Now, I grabbed some name tags because I have about 13 birds I need to name. Now, the thing that startles me and alarms me is that I only have 2 name tags left. So I got to do a little AFK fishing between now and the next episode to get more name tags for sure. All right, so you guys killed it with the name suggestions. However, there are a couple of birds that didn't get names suggested for them. So I'm going to pitch that down, or let you guys figure out what they should be named down in the comment section on this video. We have the Turaco that never got a name suggestion. Let's see, and we also had the Andean Condor that never got a name suggestion. There were also some generic names that people just threw in there for any kind of birds. I'm going to be fitting them in along the way. I have a lot of shoutouts to do this episode, so let's get to it. All right, so let me make some room here in my inventory. I did try to clear out a little bit of space. Let's start with the first bird on my list. Actually, I had to write this down because you guys had so many name suggestions. So the first name suggestion is going to go to the cockatoo. All right, and that is from Will Weston. Thank you so much for your suggestions. I'm going to be naming this one Polly after what you suggested. So the cockatoo is going to be named Polly. All right, so let's move on to the macaw. Now, I did check. We had a suggestion by Christopher Renshaw, actually, who said that if it's a male, to name it Blue, and if it's a female, which it is, to name it Jewel, which I think is a great name for a macaw. Bam, so the macaw is going to be named Jewel. There's the toucan, all right? So this one comes from Tiny the T-Rex, who suggested that we name him Sam, which makes sense. I mean, Toucan Sam, you know, makes sense. All right, and then there's the pied avocet, which Alexia Loomis suggested that I named the pied avocet Scuttle, which I think is nifty. So we're going to name it that. Not that, Scuttle. Thank you so much for your name suggestion, Alexia. All right, and then moving on to the next one. That takes care of all the smaller animals, or the smaller birds. With the exception of the Turaco, I still need a name for that one, so please, if you guys could, comment section down below. Moving on to the larger birds of prey, starting off with the bald eagle. Thank you, Gavin Boland, for suggesting the name, Patriot. That's a great name for a bald eagle. I absolutely love it. All right, so we got Patriot, the bald eagle, and then we have the great horned owl, who Skycat64 named this one, actually, and absolutely fantastic name. I'm a big fan also of Harry Potter, so you got me easily on that one. There's Hedwig. Oh no, my anvil broke. All right, let me make one real fast. Okay, anvil replaced. All right, yes, thank you, Skycat, for that name suggestion. All right, moving on to the peregrine falcon. Okay, so now this one's kind of interesting. I did have a name suggestion for it, but I couldn't help, my inner kid kind of came out on this one. I'm actually going to name this one, and I'm going to name him Jake. Now, the reason why is if any of you guys know of the book series and then made into, I believe, a 1-season a TV series, I think it was on Nickelodeon, but I'm not sure, the Animorph book series, there was the leader of the Animorphs was Jake, and he could morph himself into a peregrine falcon. So that's why I'm going to go with that one. I don't know. That's my reasoning behind it. All right, let's move on. So the condor never got a nickname. unfortunately. So comment section, if you could, please, down in the comment section. I need a name for the Andean condor. All right, and then albatross is the next bird on the list here. This one is also Skycat64, and I have a zombie above me. It must be nighttime. Skycat64 came up with the name Orville, and I like that, and that is from the Rescuers Down Under, so we're gonna go with that. All right, and then we have a few frigates. Hold on, let me go kill this zombie real fast. All right, the zombie has been taken care of. That thing was a little noisy, a little obnoxious. All right, so thank you, Skycat, for that name suggestion of Orville for the albatross. I really like it. All right, so then we had a few name suggestions by Cherry, who didn't give any specific animals for them, but Cherry offered up 3 different name suggestions, and I happen to have 3 frigates that I need named, so we're gonna go with all of them. Rose was one of them, and then another one was Coal. And it's not like the name, it's more like the mineral. So like coal, like the name would be C-O-L-E, but sure, we'll go with coal like the mineral. And then the final one was Jenny. Now, I don't know what the story is behind any of those, but that's what we're going to name the frigates, the 3 frigates that I have. All right, and that's it as far as the name suggestions. Like I said, I have 2 more names that I need done for the Condor and for the Turaco. So if you guys could throw those in the comment section. I have to get to naming these animals now. I got to also organize my inventory so I can even fit them all in here. I got the frigates right here. Actually, let's start with that. Let's go grab the frigates. Where are these guys? All right, I've got the frigates in my inventory. These are the first ones we're going to be putting in here. Let me just get on over to that place, hopefully without getting blown up. We did have some creepers up here and some zombies and all sorts of terrible stuff. I see something on the radar on the in front of me to the right above me. Let's see if we can't get clear of this first, and then let's see what it is. I don't know what it is. Oops, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's an Enderman. How nice. Okay, there's an Enderman right up there. Okay. There's also one that was just chilling around here too. These things kind of creep me out. All right, and we also seem to have something in the camel exhibit. Looking at the mini map, what's in there? It is a creeper. All right, let me go take care of this thing so we don't have any accidents in the zoo. And got him. All right, creeper dealt with. All right, let's go back here and keep naming these birds, or getting these birds put in. The frigate exhibit will be on the right-hand side here, the water exhibit. These are the only birds that I have that are really water-dwelling, other than maybe penguins, but the penguins are going to get their own exhibit later. All right, so thank you again, Cherry, for all your name suggestions here. You're going to be naming every single bird in this exhibit right here. All right, so I suppose I should probably, because one of them's named Jenny. I should see if I actually have a female to name that after. So let's slap down one here and look at this. Here's one right here. Awesome. All right, Jenny. Bam. Got the first bird put in. Let's put one over here. Oh, this is empty. I'm dumb. All right, and which one is this? This one is also a female, but this one's going to be named here. We'll name this one Rose. And let's see, what's this final one here? You are a male, so you are going to be named Cole. All right, so we got Cole, Rose, and Jenny, the frigates that have been put into their exhibit. I hope you guys enjoy the exhibit here, and thank you again, Cherry, for your name suggestions. Awesome, so we got them in there. All right, let me go grab some more birds, because trying to manage my inventory is a nightmare, as usual. I also have to move this chest. It's so full of stuff. And then let's move on to the smaller birds here. All right, I got the birds. I got them in my inventory. Let's get in here into the little pathway in between here, and let's start putting these guys down. All right, so the first one's going to be the macaw, which is going to be named Jewel. Thank you again to Christopher Renshaw for the name suggestion. It's an excellent one. So let's go ahead and slap this one down here. Let's check this out. This is a female, and it's going to be named Jewel. Lovely. Love it. All right, let's get the other ones down in here as well. Next we have the pied avocet. And the pied avocet was named by, who was it that named that one? That was Alexia Loomis. Named, we're going to name this one. Let's see what it is first. It's a female also. We're going to name this Scuttle. I actually like that with the long legs and stuff. I think that's kind of a great name for that. It's either that or a crab would be a great name for a crab also. All right, so that one's done. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the toucan. And this one goes to Tiny the T-Rex, who suggested that I name it Sam. I thought I'd name that one on accident as it flew by. But yeah, Toucan Sam. Makes sense. There you go. Bam. All right, and then the cockatoo is the next one, and that one Will Weston suggested that we name them Polly, and this is, in case you're wondering, a male. So there's Polly right there. All right, so now the only one that's missing in this is is the Tarako. Okay, so the Tarako will go in here as well, but remember, I just need a name suggestion for that one. All right, let's go grab the birds of prey and see what we can do about them being put into here. Now, they have a lot more space because they're bigger birds, but let me go grab them real quick. All right, I got the big birds. Here we go. All right, actually, big bird. That's one I probably could have named one of these guys. Totally didn't think about that. Let's start off with the bald eagle. All right, so the bald eagle, Gavin Boland, your name suggestion of Patriot is an excellent one for a bald eagle, and that's what we're going to name that one. Bam. This happens to be a male bald eagle as well. All right, so that takes care of the bald eagle. Moving on to the peregrine falcon. This one I named, remember, Jake, after the Animorphs book series. So let's go ahead and name him Jake. Is it a he at all? No, it's not. It's actually a female. Ah, the peregrine falcon's attacking me. Why? Oh, is it because I shot him? It looks like it's really drugged up still. Or is it something that's going to attack people that come in here? Is that something I should put a sign up front? Use caution. The peregrine falcon might try to eat your eyes. Let's see if this thing attacks me. You cool now, bro? All right, so I think it's all right. It was probably just a little upset because I'm pretty sure I capped that thing with a tranq dart. And I'm thinking it remembered. Did you remember that? Yeah. So, yeah. Jake is a female, apparently. Oh, well. Good enough. All right. And then let's move on to the albatross, which we're going to name Orville, thanks to Skycat suggesting that. Let's go ahead and slap that one down right there and name him Orville. Bam. There he is. That's from the Rescuers Down Under. There's Orville and Wilbur, I think, were the two names of the albatross in there. So, well, this one, I only have one in here, so that's what it's going to be. So, all right, and then the final one is the Great Horned Owl, which Skycat also suggested the name for, and that's going to be Hedwig. So let's go ahead and name that Hedwig. Oh, let's check. Hedwig is a female, apparently, and the Orville is also a female, apparently. So... all right, so there's the larger birds of prey put in place. There is still the Andean condor that needs to be added. So again, comment section, I need the name for that one if you guys could come up with something. Otherwise, you're going to have me do it, and we don't want that. Because that's not going to be good. So that takes care of all the birds for the aviary at the moment. So now I have to move on to different things, actually. Now that I've been working on the aviary for like 5 parts, so this is going to be kind of crazy to try to mix it up and do something different. How do I even build a zoo? I only know how to build aviaries. I've kind of forgot. All right, so I think first step is taking all this crap and moving it someplace else. Because I need to get that out here. I need to go store all that stuff. Get these book bags, or get these bags picked up here. And then maybe I'll work in this area, actually. I got to look through my animals and see what I have. Maybe I'll get to work on putting in a couple of exhibits in this area. Let me go take a peek. You know what? I have these koalas right here. I have 2 of them that I've had since, I think, the first day I was on the server, or the second day I was on the server. Why don't I build these 2 a nice home? Why don't I make one of these guys a nice home right over there, right next to the birds? That would make sense. What do koalas like? They like eucalyptus, don't they? Do I have any eucalyptus saplings? Anyway, I have, I got a lot of blocks, but I don't know if I have any eucalyptus saplings. Maybe, I mean, you think I would. I did find some. I do remember finding eucalyptus someplace, but I don't remember where it is. I think it's northeast of here, to be honest. I do have some bamboo I can throw in there also, but that's more of a, panda bear thing. Oh, there's a train going by outside my house, so if you hear that, I am so sorry. Yeah, all right, so let me go see if I can find some eucalyptus. Let me actually get away from this really annoying, loud snake, and look at this, look at the map for a second. And let's go to the top here. Eucalyptus, where did I find that? I think it was way over here. I might have to take a trip, because I do want to make sure I put this in here, if I can. Oh, I found it someplace. Is this stuff eucalyptus? It doesn't tell me what biome this is. I swear I found it. Might be right here, actually. This might be the stuff I found eucalyptus in. All right, I'm pretty sure, and I know my memory sucks, but I'm pretty sure that that's where I found it at. I don't know if I found it down here at all. No, I don't think so, because I found the platypi up there too. That's where I found the platypi. It was in this area, I think, somewhere up there. Tell you what, I'm gonna fly up there with my elytra, and I'm gonna take a peek. I'm gonna take a peek and see what we got going on up there, because I don't really feel like emptying that chest right now. So let's go on an adventure, shall we? All right, there's some eucalyptus right there. All right, now I just want to see if I was right about this other one too over here, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Okay, I knew my memory was good. Steel trap. This is never forget anything. That's a lie. All right, let's see if we can't land right on this thing. It's a eucalyptus forest. That's probably where I'd find eucalyptus. All right, so the leaves. What are these things? These are eucalyptus leaves, right? Do I have a silk touch thing? Is Logolus silk touch? I can't remember. No, it's not. Here's a silk touch shovel. That'll work. It didn't actually pick it up. Let's try shears, actually. I just want to see if this is just a jungle leaf or what. No, it's a eucalyptus leaf. Okay. I mean, it looks a lot like a jungle leaf. Alright, so let's break that down now. These trees, I believe, are the ones where I can just chop them down from the base. I think they're part of the dynamic tree mod. So, let me get my axe out. Let's get old Logalus out here. And let's chop this one down. See if I don't get some saplings. Alright, that's actually really all I needed. Alright, coming back into the zoo. Boy, this place is looking pretty nice. It really does look woodlandy, which is kind of the purpose. I mean, it was supposed to be wildwood, you know? So it's kind of supposed to look like a kind of a woodland-themed park. So, alright, so here we are back on this area here. I really don't want to move that chest. It's going to be so boring. But I'm thinking about maybe putting these guys... Oh, here's one of those echillas? Echidnas? What are these called? Echidna. It looks like a porcupine. This one's just roaming around, actually. This is actually just a wild animal. Might have to relocate him. Do I have a net? Actually, I do. Let me... Oop, threw it out of my inventory. Let's just kind of scoop, and then fly, and then... put you down there. All right, there. Safely transported that one out of here. All right, so this is where I'm thinking about actually building. I can probably switch this off now, too. I don't really need that anymore. Store that away. So koalas, I don't really know much about them aside from the fact that I think they just sit around eating leaves all day, or eating branches and stuff. So I might do an exhibit similar to this one right here, actually, similar to the Tasmanian Devil. Which, by the way, I should pay them a visit. How you going? How's it going, guys? You still like me? God, I love these things. All right, I'm thinking about doing one similar to those things right here. I might be able to fit 2 exhibits in here too, to be honest. I mean, I might as well cram them in here. So as people walk up to where the birds are, in fact, that's something I wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind putting like a little, what's it, like what I have for the entrance of the zoo right there, a little overhead entrance thing, and have it say birds right there. I think I'll do that maybe next episode. All right, so I got to do some terraforming here though, because I don't intend on this being a very large exhibit. It might be a little bit smaller than this one even, because I don't think koalas really need that much room. This is a fair size exhibit, but I'm gonna do the one just a little bit smaller, not quite half, about half-ish, but not quite, or a little over half. Sorry, a little over half is what I'm going for. Maybe something just taking up this bay right here. I could actually use that wall right there to keep it wide open. I might actually. Yeah, I think I might. Just a small exhibit right here. All right, so let me get to work doing some terraforming. All right, I'm thinking that's it. I'm thinking that's the palisade wall put in and everything. This is a smaller exhibit. Like I said, it's only housing 2 koalas. It's just a small little area for them to just chill and relax. Now, they have to try their best to ignore the fact that there are some crazy carnivorous Tasmanian devils on the other side of that wall. Hopefully, they can get over it, though. All right, so this is the viewing area for them. I'm going to be putting a fence along that area right there. I do want to add a little bit of elevation change to this, just a wee bit. Not much, actually, just kind of hugging the back wall in various places like that. Nothing too crazy, actually, because I don't actually want them to have much elevation change in this one. That might actually be it, actually. That could be it. Maybe even dig this down just a hair. Something like this that has like a lowland area in it, actually. Yeah, let's bring this down just a hair. All right. Something like this. Now, normally that would be a great place for like a pond or something, but no, there's no water in this one. I don't want to drown the poor koalas. But yeah, something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get some grass growing in here. I am going to be changing up the landscape, obviously, to be a little bit more appropriate to more of a custom build, because simple grass just isn't my thing. I like to change things up. If you've been watching the series this long, you know that I always jazz up the landscape to be a little bit more custom than what it actually already is. So, but I do want to get the grass growing in here. That way, I don't have to, because like I only put down less than a stack of grass in here, and it worked out pretty good. So, all right, so this is done for the most part. I'm gonna let the grass grow in here, and then I gotta come in here with some custom blocks and get to work. Let me put a very not one of my blocks in here so I know exactly which one I have to remove later. Let's grab some of those stone ones. There we go. All right, so I'm thinking, let's see, for a koala exhibit, we're thinking more greens. I'm trying to think about what I should actually use, because this was more like a woodland kind of exhibit. But okay, I'm gonna be steering clear of the podzol, I think, on this one, because I don't need it to be more like damp. I need it to be more like just wood. So we're talking greens. Maybe I'll go dust off the green concrete powder. Actually, throw a little bit of that in there too. Take a quick snooze here. Some green concrete powder, some grass, path blocks. I'm thinking are a must. A little bit of coarse dirt. And maybe some stone. I think that might be it. I think that might be all I add to this thing, actually. I'm going to go easy on the coarse dirt, too. I want this to be primarily greenery. So, all right. So let me go grab those blocks and get those ready, and then I'll be right back with you guys. I also need some jungle leaves or something to actually accommodate this place, because I don't really have any of those left over, I don't believe. And I think I found some. Yeah, there's some right there. Fly up in the sky. And right here. Here's a spot with some jungle leaves on it. I thought I'm falling, but no, I'm okay. I'm gonna grab a couple of these things too, because I'm gonna put some jungle leaves in here too. I think that those will fit better than just the regular leaves that I've been putting in there. Yep. What am I stuck on? Ooh, invisible block. Yep, invisible block. All right, so I'm gonna grab a few of these jungle leaves so I can bring them over to the exhibit, and then I gotta put together the rest of those blocks I was just talking about. I was just walking to go do that, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any good foliage for this. So, another invisible block. Where are you? I think maybe I was just daydreaming, or maybe I was just pretending. All right, let me collect some of these things, and I'll be right back with you guys. Boy, I tell you, the Elytra's getting a workout today. I'm out of sand, people. I don't have any regular sand. I can't make green concrete powder without sand. I'm heading over here to the desert. Let me follow where I'm at. To the desert over here. I got to turn to the right a bit so that I can go collect some more sand, because I'm all out. I'm all out of it. Alright, I've got a lot of these blocks acquired that I was talking about here. Getting ready to do some landscaping here. Now, I did find I had a stack of this loamy dirt in one of my chests. I kind of like the way it looks. I think I might actually add that in here. It's only a stack, so I don't have a whole lot to do a whole lot with. But that's okay, because, you know, this place isn't very big. So I'm going to do that, use that in here instead of probably the coarse dirt. It's either that or I'll sprinkle the coarse dirt in lightly. I was going to do it lightly anyway. I do want to leave a lot of the grass in here and replace a couple of spots here or there with this green concrete powder, because I love the texture change. I love it. I think it looks really good. So I'm going to sprinkle this in periodically here or there. I also really got to figure out where I'm going to be putting the eucalyptus trees, because I probably should figure that out probably sooner rather than later, because I want to make sure that I can even plant them, because this stuff that I'm putting down, you can't really plant trees on. So I gotta kind of figure that out, actually. I should probably go grab those. Let's get those actually growing and let them kind of grow up as I'm building, rather than just bone mealing them like crazy. I'll probably still have to, but let's grab these things right here, the eucalyptus capsules, and go and plant them around here. I'm thinking 2, maybe 3. Let's do one here. Let's do one kind of in back here, and then let's do one down here. All right, and let's let those things grow. Take these out of the hotbar. Don't need them anymore. Need some food though. All right, yeah. Now let's keep adding some of this the green concrete powder in places. Kind of sprinkling this in. I do want this to be kind of almost the same amount of stuff on the ground as there's dirt, or not dirt, grass, because I think that this stuff looks really, really good when you mix it all in there all together. See, you see what I'm talking about? It's already starting to transform this place. I do need to get a couple of the blocks down here though. I didn't mean to drop that one all the way down. Although, I think I dug up some gravel. Did I? No. Dirt. I think I got dirt. I was going to say, if it's gravel, I can always use gravel. Gravel's always nice. Always a welcome surprise to dig that up on accident. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in the rest of this green concrete powder, and we'll see what we get. All right, I'm thinking that's probably all I'm going to do for the green concrete powder. I don't really want to do too much more than this. Yeah, maybe about that. All right, so let's switch it up, and let's switch over to this loamy dirt, actually. And let's try to sprinkle this in kind of sporadically, because this kind of looks like dead grass for the most part, like grass didn't make it. Grass is no longer with us here, you know. So I don't really want to make it seem like this place is dead, but I do want to make it look like the ground has some wear and tear in it, because I mean the koalas will be wandering around. They also climb trees. I didn't think about that. They climb trees, don't they? I wonder if these things have to be in an enclosed exhibit. Comment section. Let me know that. Might have to do some experimenting too to see what's up with that, because if these things can climb trees, remember the walls are effectively trees. They're tree trunks of spruce trees. I mean, in literal terms, as far as the koalas are concerned, they could literally just climb up the outside. If that's the case, this might turn quickly into an exhibit that is not for koalas, but for something else. I don't know what, but if that happens, I will fix that when that time comes. So if you guys think that these things will just escape, let me know, because I'm not going to be adding them this episode. I'll be doing that next episode once you guys give me names for them. 2 koalas, by the way. I need those 2. So aside from the Andean condor, and what was the other one? The caraco, right? Yeah, the caraco. I need names also for 2 koalas. All right, so once these guys are put in, which I think that might be it. I'm already kind of going more overboard with this than what I wanted to for these things, so let's be gone with those things. All right, so gravel is always a fun one to add into this thing, because I think that it looks pretty good no matter what biome you're in. And then what I really want to do, and I want to experiment with this, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it or not. I want to sprinkle in 1 or 2 sand blocks here or there, not much, just the occasional one. Yeah, something like this. Here we go. This is already looking pretty good. Yeah, 1 or 2 sand blocks, just to kind of make it look like there's a little bit of dryness to this, not completely, but I don't really want to go overboard with this. Actually, let me drop one of these things right in here, and oh. I was like, didn't I just have a foam block right here? Look at this. Yeah. Okay, so the grass totally grows over this stuff. All right, coarse dirt it is. All right, I put the coarse dirt in there. I kind of a dit for not realizing that the grass would just grow right over the this stuff. Where is it? This stuff, the loamy grass or the loamy blocks. It's kind of course it will. I mean, that's entire biomes are made out of it. So whoops. The trees are slowly growing in here, but now I have to go ahead and just add a couple of path blocks sprinkled in through this thing, and I think that's what's going to make this place come to life and pop actually completely. That and of course the vegetation I'm going to be adding later on. See, things like this bug me though, so I'm going to have to kind of get in here and just kind of, yep. Now those will turn to dirt eventually, so I'm not really too worried about that. But I do have to make sure I fix these things as they come up like that, because that although you wouldn't really be able to see them from the viewing area, it's like I won't be able to sleep tonight because I know it's there. For those of you who are perfectionists when it comes to building and stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about. It bugs you. This also kind of bugs me. Oops, I didn't mean to knock out that whole thing down there. Let me just replace that with dirt, and then take this guy and double that up like that there. Alright, and then this right here has to be popped out as well. Get some dirt maybe. Throw that in there. Alright, and then finish doing a couple of these path blocks up on top. This is already starting to look really good. This is kind of what I was thinking of for when I was envisioning a koala pen here. Alright, so, what do you think? Like that? I think that's about it. Hold on, I don't really want to do much more than that. Let me take a peek. Yeah! Alright, koalas. Nice. They're going to have a nice little place. Alright, let me go grab some vegetation blocks. Now, I do have some... Where did I put these things? I just had them. Did I put them in here? No, actually, I have them... Oh, where did I put them? The jungle leaves. Did I put them in the backpack already? Because I want to put jungle leaf bushes in here, because that's going to match the other ones. Yes, it did. Okay. Whew. I was like, man, where did I put these things? Now, I do want to sprinkle in some of the other leaf blocks in with it, too, so that it's a little bit of block diversity. You know me, I love my block diversity. I think it looks good. Let's go ahead and just open up some room here. Let's grab some of these blocks here, and these blocks as well. And let's go try to put these... It's getting nighttime already. Jeepers Louise. These things, days in here blow by so fast when you get to building. Like, they go really, really fast. Alright, but let me sleep, I guess. I've set up the bat backpack here on the beacon. I'm going to have to be moving this beacon here, though, because I do need to finish the landscape here, connecting all of the aviaries to the rest of the zoo and stuff like that, so the beacon's kind of in the way for that. But let's go ahead and sprinkle in a few bushes in here. Now, this is definitely going to have to be raised up, because that is a good spot for them to escape. Let me get up here and do that. Alright, let me get my axe on the hotbar here. How's that look? That should work just fine. All right, let's go ahead and sprinkle in a few of these bushes along the backside, and then let's get the other ones in here as well, and then raise these up and back like that. Now that is definitely a place where they can get out as well, assuming they can't just climb up on their own. Hi guys, how's it going? You guys doing good? I love those things. All right, here's another spot that I gotta fix. The bushes are definitely going to cause a little problem, a little security breach. So let's just raise these things up just like stupid high, like that. All right, that should be good, right? I'm thinking. Oh, that doesn't look really good aesthetically though. So let me get up here, like that. All right, something like that. Let's go ahead and drop a couple of these ones in the back. Let me break this a couple times here. Let me get these darker bushes put in the back. That way they look kind of like it's the deep dark inside the bushes where the light's not getting, you know? I kind of like how that looks. All right, let's sprinkle in a little bit of foliage down here as well. And then on this side, kind of the same thing, where I need these leaves to be forefront. These ones, I mean, the in the deeper parts there, so it's a little darker. And something along the... Oh, I don't really need it getting close to this. Let me back this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's fine right there. Let's bring them back this way instead. Something like this. Yeah, alright. Thinking that's pretty good. Now, can they escape? Absolutely they can. Alright, let's raise this up. Is that good enough? Did I just need to do that? Did that fix everything? Are all my problems solved? It looks like it. Yeah, alright, that should be good. That should be good. They should be kind of stuck there then. Alright, so I'm thinking that's probably good enough. Now, there is one problem. This looks like crap right here. So let me dig this up here, because I'm going to replace this with probably cobblestone. I think that'll look pretty good. I don't know if I have a lot of cobblestone, at least not out here. I might have to run back to the secret base to go get it. Because I could also... I don't think I have a pickaxe that can actually get that. Can I just yeet one of these things over here? Got it. What about the bat backpack? Is there any cobble in there? There is. Bat backpack for the win. All right, let's go ahead and drop down here. Just squirt this in here, and we'll call that a day. All right, so now I just had to put the fence on the front of it, and that exhibit should be good to go. The trees will continue to grow. I do need to add the foliage, though, so bat backpack. What do I want to put in here? All right, let's go drop some of these leaf blocks in there real fast. Something like this. Periodically spread throughout here. I only had 6 of them, so there's not a whole lot of them. I'm gonna try to keep it contained to... Let's just knock this out for right now. Keep it contained to just the leaves that don't generate foliage on them anyway. Where's my... do I have bones? That will work. I was looking for bone meal, this stuff, because I want to liven up this place just a wee bit down here. I might have to dig into Maddie's supply of flowers and whatnot, because her... I'm going to leave whatever flowers spawn in here too. I think those will be fine. Because she's got a healthy stockpile of stuff saved up over here in that tent, but she's still having trouble getting onto the server. I don't know what her issue is exactly, but if you just like download the mod pack, it should work. How's that for my technical assistance? If you just download the pack, it should work. That's still not good. Hold on, I gotta get up there again. Yeah. Got it. All right, that should fix it. All right, I'm thinking that's pretty good right there. I don't really want to go too nuts with the bone meal. I wouldn't mind adding in a couple of taller things of grass, though, here or there. Not too many. Yeah, I think that should be fine. All right, so What are those, like, hibiscus flowers or something like that? Let me go check her stash and see what she's got in this tent right over here, because I'm looking for the hibiscus flowers. I think that's what they're called. The big orange ones. That not that. No, none of those. I don't know. I'll see it when I see it. I'll know what it is. But she's got a bunch of stuff in here. These things. Okay, Rafflesia, not hibiscus. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna squirt at least one of them in there, as well as let's get some. Here's her flower backpack, by the way. It's the pumpkin one, or the carrot one. Let me get a couple of other flowers in here, just kind of sprinkle in there. These ones I think are a little bit taller. That's fine, and some of those things too. I don't really want to go too nuts and have a whole lot of flowers in there, but I do want to have some. All right, that should be enough, actually. I don't really want to, like I said, I don't really want to go berserk on this stuff. Let me put her backpack back. After all, it is hers. So, Maddie, hopefully you can get on the server soon. I kind of need your vegetation expertise. I've been lacking in this severely. All right, let's go ahead and drop these things in here. This one, bam, we're going to put right down there, kind of almost center into the thing. This guy, we're going to sprinkle back here next to the bushes. This one right here, let's put this on the other side right there. It looks perfect. And then a couple of these ones, we're going to put one up in the front. Oh, did these not go on? Did these not go on? Do these have to go on sand? They do. Look at that. I figured it out. All right, I think that's about it for the vegetation. Let's look what this looks like. Not bad. Now, there is still one thing. The buttons. I need the little pebbles to make things look like they have little bits of stone and rocks laying around. I think that always looks really good. It's a small little detail that that doesn't make sense. It's a small little detail that I like to add because it's one of those things that doesn't really catch your eye, but it adds to the whole overall thing. So I also want to somehow incorporate some of these guys here. I do like adding stone piles into these things because I think it looks good rather than just having ground and a couple of trees. I'm going to add some stone piles. So let's get the stone out here and try to put one of these things someplace. I don't really know if there's a good spot. Maybe actually right here might be our best spot. Silk touch this stuff up here. And what I'm going to do is something. It's not going to be a huge stone pile. In fact, that might be it. That might actually be it. Just a little something to break it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do there. Okay, I think that's going to be it. All right, let me go ahead and stash all this stuff in here. Put all this stuff back up in here. Just take up the space here. Okay. I'm thinking that's it now. Where's the squid backpack? Do I have any steel bars left over? I absolutely do. All right, so I need one piece of this to go right there. And the steel bars are going to go right across the front like this. Now, if the koalas can climb trees and escape this exhibit, this is not going to be the koala exhibit. I will look through my animals and find another animal to move in here. But for right now, it's going to be the koala exhibit. So I need 2 koala names also, in addition to the birds that have been missing. I need 2 koala names. So if you guys could, down in the comment section, please leave me a comment for what you want the koalas to be named, and I will pick my favorite ones. Usually it's kind of a random choice as to what I pick, or if ones really spark my interest, I'm like, yeah, I love that. I'm going to go with that. So that's how I choose. There is no real scientific method. I just kind of be like, yeah, I kind of like that name. So down in the comment section if you guys could. And I think with that, I'm going to wrap up this episode because I got a nice little exhibit finished and we got all the birds put in. So, I mean, we made some progress today. I do need to make the path out here, though. That's something that needs to happen. I need to get rid of that beacon. There's a lot of stuff. I need to build this whole zoo. There's a lot of things I still need to get done. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. And if you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. I will catch you guys in next week's episode. Thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.